Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. We've got Anthony. Chris Paul is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Stanley in at the small forward. And for the Lakers, Antetokounmpo is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Lights Out. Then it's Paul George. And it's Howell in at the 5 spot. And every year, more terrific players, Doris, coming into the NBA. How good a position you think the league is in as far as talent?
Well, a great position, Kevin. The players arguably more skilled, more athletic than ever. Obviously, the global reach of the game means that the competition for an NBA roster spot is fiercer than ever. I mean, just sensational level of basketball. This has been so much fun.
And here's James outside. Offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Now here's Anthony. Got a piece of it. Stolen by George. To the middle. And he dunks it down.
Those are the instincts of LeBron James that we're witnessing. Just terrific at sensing when the defense has left one of his guys open.
Here's Stanley. Pass to Paul. Here's Anthony. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James in the post.
Now, if you're going to step in front of LeBron James, we're going to question your sanity. Just a freak of nature.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Billy Donovan gave me a few minutes, and he talked about the group effort that it's going to take to contain Antetokounmpo. He said there's no one player or one way to defend Giannis because he causes foul trouble and he wears guys down. Going to give him different looks and come at him with different guys. We'll see how effective those fresh legs on Antetokounmpo will be tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. George against Paul. Good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here's Paul. 11 points for him in that last game against Phoenix.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Paul passes to Stanley. Over LeBron. Stanley can't get it to go.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Step back and squared up. George has got his second basket of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Paul passes to Adams. Anthony looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. Shot to stop the run. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Now in the dunk contest, we saw Michael Jordan take on Dominique Wilkins. These days, not as many star players are participating in these skills competitions, like Greg the slam dunk.
I think it's a great point you raised, Kevin, and I think in part because back in that era, you know, the reality is guys didn't make the kind of dollars they make today. And there was more risk, I guess, in the mindset of guys today, and they didn't want to take that challenge on. So I wish we would see more of our stars in the slam dunk contest, but I don't think that's going to be the case, unfortunately, as much as we'd all like to see it.
Father Time has not caught up to LeBron James yet. This man looks like he is on a mission, and he continues to add to his legacy.
Now here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's deflected. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. George finds James. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Anthony, and the rejection by James.
He was tracking that shot the whole way. No chance LeBron was letting that get to the rim.
They need this one. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Here's lights out. George, that's a two-pointer. The shot, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Now the pass to Paul. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Adams taking his time here. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 17-foot shot on the way. Drained for 2 points. Gilgeous-Alexander's got it back down to within single digits for the Thunder. Olsen passes to LeBron. LeBron James on the wing. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Chalk up 2 there. George has got 6.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Paul. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Here's Stanley, covered by LeBron. Stanley, the pass to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Adams trying to free himself up.
And so far, having trouble converting on the inside.
Boy, the strength and the activity of Steven Adams makes him a force on the backboards.
Here's lights out. Back to James. Knocked away. It's stolen by Anthony. Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Olsen passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's lights out. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Lakers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Both free throws good from Olsen. And something for all the NBA 2K fans out there. Greg, it was announced Junior would be gracing the cover of 2K22.
That's nice, and all for Junior. But what I want to know is who's going to be on the front of the legendary edition. I'm still hoping that they consider me for that cover.
4 on the shot clock. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Now here's Adams. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
On the wing, James. Giannis outside. Passes it to Olsen. LeBron James on the wing. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Working on Chris. The 3 from George. Offensive rebound. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And the Lakers lead by 10.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Trent passes to Chris. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by George. Here's Adams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the second dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line, throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
Here's lights out. 38 points for him last game against the Clippers. And Burke has it in the corner. Trying to get open is Kuzma. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. That one drops for him. Here's lights out. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Adams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Dort. Pass to Trent for the 3. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Dion Waiters. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Thunder, we've got Anthony. Chris Paul is out there with Adams, and it's Stanley in at the 2-guard spot. Ball against Antetokounmpo. Adams. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. That's 12 points for Steven Adams. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, lights out in their last game against the Clippers put on a show. He dropped in 38 points, and he was really dialed in from three-point land, making a lot of long ones. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss, and he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 6. Unloads from 13. Adams down low. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Thunder making a switch here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. Lakers leading by 6. At the elbow, it's George. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's George missing. Here's Anthony. And that one goes long.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. After the three-pointer from Olsen, Paul is doubled. With some arc. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to 7 on the bucket from Adams.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
LeBron James on the wing. Here's lights out. Three-pointer. But they recover it. Antetokounmpo passes to Howell. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Thunder trailing by 9. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Antetokounmpo defending. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Woo-hoo-hoo. The burst of speed from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
Here's Howell. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Greg, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Here's Stanley following the basket by LeBron James.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Here's Howell. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots, off to a good start.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now here's Paul. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Cans it from downtown. Anthony's got 7 now in this quarter. Here's Olsen. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Here's Anthony following the bucket by the Lakers. Adams finds Paul. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Olsen passes to James. He's working for Giannis and finds him. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Paul outside. Adams outside. Pass to Stanley. Shot clock at 5. Tries again and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot it. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
And they double up LeBron. Lakers working the ball around now. Outside for George. And the pass to Olsen. On the wing, George passes to Olsen. LeBron drives in, makes it off the glass. James has got 9 points.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And they double up Paul. Anthony left side. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
LeBron passes to Olsen. Back to James. Fires from the wing. Again, Los Angeles.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And here we go. The first in what will be a 3-game season series between the two teams.
You know, right out of the gates, one team gets a lead with the head-to-head advantage, bragging rights, if you will, over the other. And tonight, it starts.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Howell. Pass to Adams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, that goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Pass to LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
The ability to flip the switch, right? LeBron James, he decides it's time for me to score a little bit right now. Let me give my team a little bit of juice.
Here's Trent. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to...
Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
A minute 42 left in the first half of the game. And Paul George, Doris, kind of a late bloomer coming up in high school. His older sister used to give him the business on the blacktop. Of course, eventually, he found his stride, and the rest is history.
It took some encouraging from older sis and his high school coach, who actually had to threaten him with running suicides to get the guy to shoot more. And think about it. This guy plays his college basketball at mid-major Fresno State. That's really where he got onto the NBA radar.
That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Chris.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Adams. Second shot opportunity, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, my goodness. This guy is incredibly explosive. Makes Chris a tough cover.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And as for
And so it's Los Angeles, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We've got more in store for you. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Steven Adams.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So the Lakers 5 right now. Howell out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Paul George. Then there's lights out. And it's James in at the small forward position. Here's lights out, defended by Paul. Kicks to George. LeBron outside. There's the pass to Olsen. Adams brings the double team. Stanley, the pass to Adams. Adams drawing the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
And the Lakers have possession. Lakers leading by 8. James kicks to Antetokounmpo. James looking it over. Passes it to Giannis. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. Olsen passes to LeBron. And James throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
Paul with the steal. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alden.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Well, Steven Adams could be the league's most physical presence. All-star Jimmy Butler said that he is just so strong. Butler says he hit me with a screen, and I thought my life was over. Adams said his strength doesn't help with flopping. The refs are like, get up. Guys, he has a sense of humor about it, and maybe that's a counterbalance to his great physical gifts.
You're right, D.A. He is strong. Thanks for that report. In the corner, George with it. Adams against Antetokounmpo. Missed for the first time this game. He's 5 for 6. Pulls it up. Hits the front of the rim and out. Lakers leading by 4. Nobody near George. And again, the Lakers no good.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And he gets it to go.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Olsen passes to Antetokounmpo. Howard. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo has evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Here's Stanley. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Well, that's a tough one. You got to like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with the Kings. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. To do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our team is in great shape.
Agree on all counts.
After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
Olsen passes to LeBron. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Adams. Ball against George. Pass to Stanley. And Adams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the pass to Stanley. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. James with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, that one goes. LeBron's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
And the Lakers making a change here. Cornette's checked in. To the paint. Banked in off the glass. Trent's got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Imagine LeBron gets a step on you. It must be like a steam engine coming at you to the rim. All you can do is foul him.
And both free throws good for LeBron. Oklahoma City's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Trent passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Bucket is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17 now.
Great concentration through the contact. Gilgeous-Alexander, excellent focus.
And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Pass to Dort. Here's Trent, defended by George. They shoot again. Trent can't hit. Lakers have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. They get it back. Pass to Olsen. From past the arc. It doesn't go for him. So the Thunder will take it the other way. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
LeBron James on the wing. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
Remarkable catch and shoot sequence right there from LeBron. Just a killer instinct whenever he gets the ball.
Pass to Dort. Here's Chris. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. The Lakers have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. That free throw good from Olsen. Some changes for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. David Nwaba comes in for LeBron. And it's Burke in for George.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. The pass to Dort. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists tonight. And the shot's good from Olsen. Lights out's got 15 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Back to Chris. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Lakers leading by 5. Passes it to Olsen. Here's Cornette. He kicks to Burke. Pass to Olsen. It's tipped.
Wow, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander off his feet and sends it back.
Walked again. Pass to Trent. The 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Olsen. No good on the 3.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
The game now all time. Trent's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
The pass to Kuzma. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And looking back at what was a stellar career grade. It's stolen by Adams, and Paul with a clear path to the hoop. So the Thunder 5 right now. They've got Chris Paul. Adams is out there with Anthony, and it's Stanley in at the 3. Olsen passes to George. Takes a 3. Passes it to Howell. Moves back up. Can't that one. Good work defensively by Anthony. The Thunder leading by 8. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, you have got to be cautious around Chris Paul. He understands how to lean and when to draw contact. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the score. He's put this offense on his back.
The Thunder have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Anthony, the pass to Stanley. Back to Anthony. 5 on the clock. Here's Adams. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Don't you love it when you've got a small forward who can pass the basketball just like Paul George did there? Makes it look easy.
Pass to Trent. Here's Stanley, covered by LeBron. Stanley, the pass to Paul. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Lakers trail by 5. Lets it go from the wing. They get it back. And Giannis throws it down.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Paul outside. Fires from deep. And James pulls it down.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
But they'll get another chance. Yep, that one goes in there.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Pass to Stanley. Back to Paul. Shoots. Adams' shot is off.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
The 3 from George. Sinks the three-pointer. George has got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Lakers.
I'll tell you, his ability to stretch the floor is crucial to this team. Pretty play.
And they double up Paul. Adams outside. Here's Stanley. The step back jumper is good. Stanley's got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City. Here's Olsen, and he uses the glass on the layup. Lights out, Scott 20.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Trent passes to Stanley. Over James. Stanley can't get it to go. LA's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. George trying to break free. And another 3 for the Lakers.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Anthony with it. Kicks it to Paul. The pass to Stanley. Over James. And the rejection by James.
Yeah, easy call.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Passes it to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Thunder trailing by 5. Paul looking around. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 14 points. Olsen. Antetokounmpo controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backboard.
Here's Anthony, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City. Adams finds Anthony. Clock at 6. Tries it from 19. They get the rebound. And Adams with the slam.
Well, Steven Adams is not the top of the list in terms of your scouting report, but you better be prepared because this guy can get rolling.
And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by George. Antetokounmpo's got 15 points here in the second half. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 7-point differential. The 17-footer. And good. He nails it.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Here's lights out. Defended by Paul. Onto the Kumbo. No good. Thunder trailing by 5. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Anthony. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 8th assist in the game. Here's Olsen, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Stanley can't get it to go.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Whacking James like the D does there is the right move. I mean, especially when you consider how strong he is.
Free throw good, James. And both free throws good for James. Thunder trailing by 7. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
This guy, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, someone you can trust. An excellent free throw shooter, very willing to perform in the clutch, someone you love having.
Lakers leading by 5. No good from Olsen. And now a fast break for the Thunder. A floater. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. Here's Stanley, covered by LeBron. Inside, down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot's good from Paul.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Olsen passes to George. On the wing, James. LeBron is doubled. Pass to Olsen. Giannis inside. Defended by Paul. George with the bucket.
Well, you love how Paul George gets his feet under him first on these catch and shoot. His pre-shot routine is so important.
Antetokounmpo against Anthony. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Offline from the top of the key. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They trail by 8. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9. Both free throws good from Olsen. Oklahoma City's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Giannis against Anthony. They need this. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Boy, I love how hard Steven Adams works on the boards. Excellent timing for that putback.
1:14 left in the fourth quarter. In the corner, it's James. And they double up James. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Thunder trailing by 8. Anthony in the corner. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Pass to Stanley. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
With repetition, you can see the court awareness of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander developing. This guy is going to be a problem as a passer. Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
That three off the mark. And now we've got the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. 26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. There's the pass to Carmelo. Ring shot on the way. That one doesn't go. Here's lights out. Adams defending. No good from Olsen. So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7. And so the Lakers take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.